Welcome to Dante Computer Solutions. So we are going to do exercise 8 of the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. So we have the following question, which says that the figure below shows an extract of a spreadsheet program showing transaction details of very uniform distributors. Use it to answer the questions that follow. So we have the following sample of the spreadsheet program: extract of the very uniform distributors. So we are required to key in the following information or data in the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet program, and I have already done that. I have keyed in the following information. Therefore, I'll go to Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, and you can see that I have been able to type the following data. Therefore, I'll highlight from cell A1 up to D9. Then I go to borders and apply all borders. So I apply all borders and I click anywhere. After that, I'll proceed to the next question, which says open a spreadsheet program and increase the document as it appears, which I have done, and save the workbook as uniform distributors in the next exam folder. So when you type this information, you can save your work, as I have already saved mine as uniform distributors. Therefore, I'll just click the save button, which is this one, to save my work. So having done that, I proceed to the next question, question B, which says copy the data in sheet 1 to sheet 2 and rename sheet 2 as modified. Therefore, I'll go back to my program. I click above 1, then I click on the copy button. After that, I click on sheet 2 and I click on the paste button. Therefore, I have copied my work from sheet 1 to sheet 2. Then I right click and say rename. Therefore, I rename sheet 2 and call it modified. So I have renamed sheet 2 as modified. Then you just click anywhere. So that is it. After that, we proceed to the next question, which says on the sheet 2, use a formula with the cell references to determine the total cost of each item bought by each customer, and Roman 2 to determine the new cost of each item bought, given that a discount of 10% is awarded on each item bought. So we are going to calculate the total cost, and we also determine the new cost of each item bought. So I'll go back to our program. Then I'm going to add 2 more columns here. I select E and F, then I click the all borders. So I can just space a little so that I may be able to have enough space for us to type that. Then you can bold the titles. So here we can type total cost. Then I click the next one. I type new cost. So we are required to calculate the total cost. Remember, here we have the price and we have the quantity bought. So when we talk of the total cost is equivalent to, I click the price, then I multiply by the quantity bought, and I close the brackets. So the total cost is the price. So we have 1,000 quantities of those particular products, and each particular quantity is equivalent to 600. Therefore, the total cost is the price multiplied by the quantity bought. Then we press enter. After that, we click the answer and drag down to be able to get the values for the other cells. So having done that, we proceed to the next one, which says determine the new cost of each item bought, given that a discount of 10% is awarded on each item bought. So this is equals to, we open the is equals to, we click the total cost minus, so the new cost is the total cost minus, we already provided with the discount here, which is 10%. So we click the 10% times the total cost. Then we close the brackets. So the new cost is the total cost minus 10% of the total cost. So the 10% of the total cost is the one which is awarded as the discount. So for the new cost will be the total cost minus the discount which is provided. Then you click enter. But before then, we have this B9 here which represents the 10%, which is the discount. We need to make this value a constant value. Therefore, we apply $sign between the B and 9. Therefore, you press Shift and 4 on your keyboard to apply the $sign. So Shift and you click 4 on the keyboard to apply the $sign. Then $sign will make the cell B9, which is the 10%, an absolute reference, such that in each cell the 10% will not be changing, it will be a constant value. Then you press enter. So you can realize or see that the total cost was 600,000 and now the new cost is 540,000 because we have already deducted the 10% discount which is provided for each particular item. After getting this answer, you long press at the corner, then you drag down the values or the answers to the other cells. So we have got the total cost and we have the new cost. Having done that, we go to the next question, which says create a column chart that compares the quality of ties bought by Karingi and Top Hill distributors. Then you label the chart appropriately. You save the changes to print out later the modified and the chart sheet 1. So we create a column chart that compares the quality of ties bought by Karingi and the Top Hill distributors. So our main concern here is going to be the ties. So we go back to our program. So we are going to copy all this information from the modified. Then we go to sheet 3. Then I paste that information there. After pasting that, I highlight all the items bought. I apply, go to sort and filter. Then I click filter. Then I click on this button here and select all the details. Then I specifically choose the tie and press OK. So we only have the ties bought by the Karingi distributors and the Top Hill distributors. So having done that, I highlight the customers and items bought at the same time. Then I long press Ctrl button under the keyboard and select the quality bought. So I highlight the customers and items bought. Then I highlight the quality bought. So we are going to create a column chart that compares the quality of ties bought by Karingi and Top Hill distributors. So after highlighting the customers, items bought, and the quality bought, I simply go to insert. I click on the column chart and I just choose the first one. So that is it. I can then change the chart layout here. This is the best layout, always the layout 5. That we will be able to see if it is the Karingi distributors and Top Hill distributors who are having the ties. We'll be able to see the quality bought for each particular client or customer. Then we can maybe change the chart style and you can choose any color of your choice. So that is it. Then you can be able to move your chart and place it at the appropriate area where you need to place your chart. So that is our chart. Therefore, we are going to rename sheet 3. I right click, then click rename, and I call it chart sheet 1. And I'm done with this question. So you can see we are told to save the changes to print out later. Therefore, I'll just click the save button because I had already saved this particular worksheet on my folder. So thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, like and comment. Thanks so much for being our subscriber. Thanks and thanks again.